Have some sympathy. Look, at least let them like engage in some stock trading so that they can continue to, take care of their family.
The Mike Johnson clip. This is crazy. What the fuck are we doing? You ready? So look at this shit. Two things. Number one, we're going to look at this. Donald Trump discloses, look at all his stock trades, guys. Look at the number of stock trades he had in January through October of 2025. There's like no stock trades. And then the minute he started this war, look at this stock trades. Dude, look at this. Look at the stock trades, guys. Over 600, 500 transactions a week in the last couple of weeks, guys. Look at that shit. That is insane. That's the president of the United States. The president. Our president is tariffing and warring and moving money around in the government, and meanwhile he is stock trading as he's approving mergers and preventing mergers and unregulating AI, and they're giving out government contracts. And like, look at that shit. That is insane. Since January, it's unreal. It is like unprecedented. It is, you know what I'm saying? It is wild. Now, simultaneously to this, while Donald Trump is doing this, while our president is stock trading and looting and seemingly making decisions that don't make sense to anyone, except if you saw all the trades he was making, maybe all of his decisions and weaving in the last 6 weeks, 2 months would make sense if we could see this, all the things they're approving. While that's happening, we have Marjorie Taylor Greene, who insider traded for years, and she just quit and went and bought a multi-million-dollar home in Costa Rica. And we have other people. It's not just right-wingers. Ro Khanna is stock trading like a son of a bitch, dude. Ro Khanna is like one of the most actives. Everybody knows about Nancy Pelosi. And that fucking pisses me off. That like even the people who are saying we got to clean up the government are looting the fucking government. Okay? Right? And Ro is a stand-up progressive. And that motherfucker is looting the stock market like every other Congress person. Okay? They're all like basically all doing it, man. I mean, these people in Congress, even the people we like, are getting extraordinarily rich on insider information. And they're moving money around, and they're all cashing in with wildly efficient knowledge of knowing exactly what's moving and what's not. They know well in advance of what shit is about to happen. And now, we've been seeing them buying land around data centers. Look at what Mike Johnson says, okay? Because they asked him about stock trading because people want to ban this practice of stock trading in Congress, which I think we should. But all right, so watch what Mike Johnson says here.
Well, look, the salary of Congress has been frozen since 2009. When you adjust for inflation, a member of Congress today is making 31% less than they made in that year. It goes down every year. And over time, if you stay on this trajectory, you're going to have less qualified people who are willing to make the extreme sacrifice to run for Congress. I mean, it's just people just make a reasonable decision as a family on whether or not they can come and move to Washington, have a residence here, residence at home, and do all the things that are required. So the counter argument is, and I have some sympathy, look, at least let them like engage in some stock trading so that they can continue to, take care of their family.
Dude, they make $184,000 a year, bro. And they work how many months? How many months do they work? Right? How many days in Congress is in session? 160 legislative days. Okay? Right? So they work 5 months and they make $184,000 a year for 5 months. But did you see what he said, guys? Did you see the way he said, oh, it's hard to find people who will make the sacrifice to come to Washington and like sacrifice people that are qualified, right? Look at what he says here.
If you stay on this trajectory, you're going to have less qualified people who are willing to make the extreme sacrifice to run for Congress. I mean,
you're going to have less qualified people who are willing to make the sacrifice to run for Congress. But like, guys, any one of us are qualified to work in Washington. He's making it seem like, oh, there's only these rich people that are qualified that are making a huge sacrifice to go there and work for 5 months for $180,000. And it's really hard for them to take care of their families. Like, dude, you can rent an apartment in D.C. for like $3,000 a month. That means you could rent an apartment there for your 5 months that you're there, or Airbnb, and that's like $15,000, and they have a per diem just for lodging and shit like that. And so they have it so easy. He said, oh my God, Congress's pay hasn't gone up since 2009. You know what else hasn't gone up in his home state? The $7.25 minimum wage, right? And this guy's like, ooh, boo-hoo. What he's essentially saying is wealthy, elite wealthy class, Harvard and Yale bootlickers won't run for Congress if they can't make millions out of the stock market. And so, like, maybe we should get all those wealthy bootlickers out of Congress because they all suck at their job, dude. They're terrible. They're terrible. Look at these guys. Look at the people standing behind them. They all look like assholes. Dude, all of these fucking people, dude, look like they couldn't fucking, they couldn't, like, AI their way out of a paper bag, dude. They all look like they should be fucking security guards at a fucking Piggly Wiggly. These fucking dumb-looking motherfuckers. Look at these guys. Look at this guy. Give me a fucking break. Or this chick, McLean, with her fucking skin, like her skull is trying to jump out of her face. And they're complaining, oh, we need to be able to make millions. Bro, I'm ready to wheel the French Revolution out, you know, and start, like, pulling the cord, boss. I'm serious. We're about to bring my favorite instrument of the French Revolution out and do some fucking work, boss. Who's with me? Dude, give me a couple wicker baskets, right? Let's go. Dude, 535 wicker baskets, please. Right? Maybe 534. We'll let AOC. Yeah? Oh, shit.
The way I describe it in summary is that they're little mini Mamdani's popping up all around the country, okay? And they're openly avowed socialist, Marxist ideology. This is something that we have never seen before in American history. The Tea Party reset in the Republican Party was about fiscal responsibility. This is about moving away from a constitutional republic to a communist utopian ideology. And that's a dangerous thing for the future of the country.
Dude, this fucking dick. Dude, he said the Tea Party was about fiscal responsibility? You mean the same Tea Party that's been partnered with Donald Trump to add like 10 trillion? They've put 1/3 of the federal national debt on with fucking Trump's reckless spending. Dude, I am about to fiscal responsibility all over this guy's ass. Like, this guy doesn't realize that like one day everyone's going to be coming for them. Okay? The wealthy are going to fuck around until one day they fucking find out, right? And believe me, like, you're not going to be able to hide in your bunkers forever, okay? They know he is toxic. They know he is bankrupting. They know the tariffs are destroying our shit. They know that him cutting out the clean energy is destroying the country. And he's talking about communist utopia. Like, dude, what the fuck even is a communist utopia? Right? What is a communist utopia? There's no such thing, dude. This guy wouldn't know a communist society if it came up and bit him on his 2-inch dink, bro. You know?
we have is the insurgent left, the far left, has all the energy and excitement and the money in the Democratic Party. This is not our father's Democratic Party anymore. They're going far, far left, and no one's there to stop it. And that's a dangerous thing.
Dude, yo, Mikey. Oh, the insurgent, huh? The insurgent left. Is that what people who want your state to pay $10 an hour? Is that what you call them, insurgents? Because you have people living in your state and minimum wage is $7.25, you feckless piece of shit, and you don't have a bank account, but you're supposedly you got $187,000 a year just running through what? You're going to the check cashing place with that? Like, what the fuck are you doing, boss? Dude, you better build a sturdy bunker, because I'm telling you, bro, you are poking the bear. All right, fuck you, bye-bye. It's not exactly a happy call. Dude, the calls are just rage. Dude, the miniature Mamdani, give me a break, dude. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.